kati bo bwe bafuna ekirombe babumba busigiri. Naye n'ogwo gwaliko ssebo mulimu kyova olaba talina masavu. Aga amasavu tosobola gakuuma ng'okola egyo emirimu bwe gityo. Ositula oti ozimba mu maaso yokka. Engalo kkale naye ebinyamanyama bino abantu bye bafuna kati abo abasajja abakulu bo bwe bakula babeera balikaddiwa abasajja bafuna ebibutobuto kati gwoyo olabye ate mama kiri ekirombe kyekimu gaaga amayinja togalaba. Omuntu alima bulungi. Nze nti sisobola kulima bwentyo. Nze simanyi kulima. Kati bwe ndaba abamanyi okulima ŋŋamba waawo. Amanyi kyatani malungi. Waawo. Buno bamanyi babukonakonamu obuti. bateeka wansi mu nkokoto. Kati ogambye emitwalo 3 gaba gali amanene oba buno obutono? Tugenda genda wanti tugenda komenda akubuulira ekyo ekyegombesa. Alina bulungi. Ne mwogo waffe webale mpola mpola. Ati mbadde ngamba omuntu alimu obuyonjo bw'ati ng'ajagala omutegeana nga nnimireko naye nga tekitegeere. Abantu balaba kulima bulungi birala bitali byabo era ogira okola ssebo. Kati gano gavaamu bwe gati. Zomanyi ezo ebaayo abaagala bwe gati. Kati eno baagamalayo, bagenda bagamalayo. Bakibakendezaako. Asima abadde asima omusenyu. It has its downsides, this kind of job and this kind of minerals. Now you see like that soil, it has potential when you're going to, let's say if you decide to get that rock to come down on you and you die. So, or get really armed and injured. You can see, they make them in heaps like this. You can find a heap like that, it's like 400,000. Or, I don't know really the prices. That's how they are sold. Or they are cut into very tiny pieces. Plus this mine in this area for stones that are used for building, for rocks, for stones. The workers cook their food from there. as they continue to work in this small mine. It's not big, but yep. Tumekuja. Tukaenda. Kamlaliwe nafa.
Nabo bakuba w'amayinja.
Wali ndaba eri bayitawo senne bweyogera omusulo mba mmanyi guno ogubafuka. This whole area is for mining stone. Everywhere is stone. Stone. Buli wamu mayinja. Bagokya. So this is another area where they mine. They are mining stones, so they keep moving. Literally, this whole area is full of stones. So wherever you buy, you can mine stones. All that way you see the grass are stones too, of this kind. All the ones that we have seen. And then see this ninja. I used to fear these things when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. But no, now, not that they are my besties, but I don't fear them as much as I used to. But you see now they've really mined through it. That's why you see the whole area is down where you're seeing grass. It's because they've really mined through this part. But still, they are still mining. As you can see, there is big chunk of stone that they keep breaking off, and that whole area is still stone. So they are still mining in this area too. Look, I'm seeing there is too much heat that side. Hey, the sun is shooting from where I'm facing the camera, so you can't really see that stone very well. And I don't think I want to go there because, man, you see down where I need to pass. So that's, if I want to, maybe I can. Ma, nsobola bukano nengenda wali. Just one. Anti wano tewali nga ntobazi nti nja kukkayo. Okay. I was scared I might go down, but so let's try and see if we can climb here. So, as you can see from this side, okay, we need to go back down. Now stepping back. Back down. It's like I'm doing mountain climbing at this rate. Let's see. Okay. There you go. And there you go. Now going back up, I jumped. Now coming from down to up again. Whoosh. Okay, there you go. But I can't jump. Maybe I can. There you go. That's it. Alright, we've been checking out the stones which are used for building. We've been checking out the different mines in this particular area for stones. Now, if you want to buy these particular stones, the prices depend on the site where they are to be delivered, because they get packed into a car canter and then they are delivered to your site. So, depending on the quantity you want and the point of delivery, in other words, the site of building where the material is to be delivered, that's how you get charged. So in case you have questions about how you can get some of these stones and how much, you can email with your quantity that you want and the site where you want them delivered. Then you can get a quotation for the price to be paid. Also, the other thing, as you have been seeing, when you come to buy these stones, or when you order for these stones, you can decide that you want them in these portions, how they are mined from the rocky areas, or you can decide that you want them into small pieces, into the particles. So those who are building, they know when they want what. So we're just showing you this particular area and how the different stones are mined. As you have noticed, the whole area mines, people come and mine, and then those who deal with the sellers are also different. So the one who mines doesn't do the selling. Sometimes it's both, but on most times it's not. So yeah, but at least you can get a view of what's happening here. But like I may have mentioned already, this job has its own pitfalls. For example, like a scenario happened in the mines where one of the people working, who is also the owner, was working and getting the stones, and in there, the stones, the land slid and it covered him, and he screamed. Somehow, by God's grace, passers-by got to him before he could lose his life, and then he was helped. So this kind of job, I think, part of the reason why a lot of times you may find that these materials are not very cheap at all, because to top it all is kind of a risky job. Yeah, yet the materials are needed for the different structures and for farm structures. So that's kind of the downsides to this particular job. Also, this land, you can't buy it, like it's not up for sale, but the different people who are mining have leased it for some good years. So when they lease it, then they keep mining and selling from it until the time when their lease expires. And a lot of time, by the time that happens, either they've extracted everything that they could find in the area, or they feel they cannot get. Most of the times, they've just extracted everything. So basically, that's a little bit of this particular mine and what to expect. And yeah, that's what up. I said I'll bring you all the different kinds. We have this plan where we want to make it easy for people who are looking for certain things that farmers produced from the land, how they can easily have access to their products. So we are working on this platform so that you can reach us if you're looking to buy foodstuffs from farmers, if you're looking whether to buy them fresh or dry, and also for farmers who have their foodstuffs, they too can reach to us, and then we can bridge the buyer to the seller. That way, the farmer who has very good quality that you may never have found out about because probably they don't have online presence, they don't have, big shops in big places, you can still have, as a buyer, you can still have access to such quality products, because we will know these farmers, we will reach out to them, we will be able to let you know whether what you're looking for can be found by the catalog of farmers that we have. Or if you're a farmer, we can let you know that what you're selling, you can get a buyer from the catalog of people looking for that particular item who have reached out to us. So as we get this in place, you can still email us if you have any questions, or if you have something, for whatever reason, you can email us. This has been our visit to these mines. Hasta la vista. Eyo ne mukwata nga